seem to shake you, baby. I can't seem to shake you, baby. All I do is dream about you, baby. All I do is dream about you. Remember when you loved me? I loved you, and then you left me alone. You know I'd always come back home. We can't pretend that this is the end, baby. All I do is dream about you. I can't seem to shake you, baby. I swear tomorrow that I'll give you up. Save the sorrow for when we wake up. But for tonight it seems I'm tangled up in you, tangled up in you. I can't seem to shake you, baby. I can't seem to shake you, baby. I swear tomorrow that I'll give you up, and I will save the sorrow for when we wake up. But for tonight it seems I'm tangled up in you, tangled up in you, tangled up in you, tangled up
That's right. We're back on Chicanotube. Don't forget to hit that like and hit that subscribe. And then when you hit that bell, you got to hit the all button. That way you're notified every time we go live. Every 2 weeks, we got the Chicano Hour. We got a lot of things that we're going to announce today. Of course, CCSOF, Content Creator Series of Fight Related. Talk about trending news, what's popular, what's happening out there. Here we are, modern day representation of Chicanos on YouTube. And yes, it is a Super Bowl Friday. Bang, bang. Okay.
Bang, bang.
Especially in our neck of the woods. I've been seeing a lot of Niner jerseys today. Did you see any Niner jerseys anywhere? Did you go out
I
and about
did,
today
I
or you
did,
didn't? You didn't.
I did. All over Salinas. Saludos chat and saludos everyone that's tuning in. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Can't wait to have a great night and talk about what's going on. And yes, go Niners.
That's right. And then if it's the red también, cabrones, because we got Valentine's Day coming up next Wednesday. Here come the lovebirds. Here come the lovebirds doing great things, getaways, vacations, trips. It's a beautiful thing to see that, right? And then sometimes you got people that are just They're like, I'm alone on Valentine's Day. Hey, we respect it. No matter what, it's coming up next Wednesday, you guys. So buy that ramo buchon, gente. That's right. Artie Marin's in the casa. Says Chicano YouTube Yarda. That's right. We got a captain. Artie Marin is in the casa. Oh, yeah, real quick. Anyone, don't trip on OG, triple OG. He sends his yep, they knocked him down again. They ratted. It's usually the last couple videos. He did one, 3 individuals. He did one chump or something like that. And those are probably the people that told on him. But he's chilling. He's catching some shade. And he's in the sunshine. He's in LA. I went over there the other day with Tony, and it was 80 degrees in LA.
Beautiful. But that was the weekend. We also had a beautiful weekend here in Salinas. Just right when you got back, it got really cold and rainy. So I think that's all over California. My dad, who lives in Mexicali, was also telling me they had a lot of rain and cold weather. So it's cold all over California.
That's right. Happy 1977, girl. I see you, amiga. Pancho Zapatas in the casa says Brenda. Artie Marin says nothing stops. Absolutely nothing stops. You already know what that is right there. Don't worry about it, gente. There's no power struggle happening. There's no vacuum power struggle or nothing because there's still 2 generals in place, man. Shout out to Kimos Flicks and shout out to EBK. EBK's coming on the channel real soon. We're going to have that one, just me and him. And then we'll end it off, you guys, before the fight with the 3 of us on the very last live as we keep pushing to give you guys what you want. Not a boxing match. It ain't Roy Jones versus Floyd Mayweather. It's a fight. And if you ever seen a fight, you know what can happen.
Brenda says it's raining in the Imperial Valley. Let's see if it works. This one.
Any.
What do I pin?
No, just hit it.
I hit it. It's right here.
It gives you different options. I never seen those options. I never done it on the iPad. I'm not sure if it brings it up on the. Maybe it won't because I got the studio controls over here. It's all good. Okay. All right, anyways, orale Corco Door Security. I see you.
Yeah, so it's been raining all over, right? California. I think today was like the best day we've had this whole week. Today was the best day. It was nice and warm here in Salinas. But yes, saludos everyone. Artie Marin and Coach Tepec 38, the milkman, of course, our beautiful amiga Brenda. Happy 1977, Pancho Zapata, everybody that's on the chat. We appreciate you. Saludos a todos.
So you know what? Gracias to all the day wonders. Gracias to everyone in the members only, the backbone, the ones that have I say $150 ticket. Anytime there's a CCSOF events, the members only get that for $7.99 or something like that. Of course, not all of them live here. I got people in the members only from Texas, New Mexico. It's a little bit of a trek to come out here. But when it's your favorite YouTuber getting in the ring, you might want to make that trip. I already got hit up by Texas. And I guess, you know what, but let's just make these announcements right now before we get into a good, because I got a couple things I want to talk about. One of them is, of course, 46. We're going to talk about 46, President 46 and Newsom, and a couple bills that have been proposed, and then a couple other things, okay? Let's talk about some YouTube stuff. I want to show the people, here it is. Let's make this announcement right now to the people. What is available now? We got VIP tickets now available for the fight. VIP tickets. How do you obtain these VIP tickets? You will send a text message to start the conversation off to the phone number on the banner, 831-205-1735, gente. I'm sorry, you can't even see it. The light turned down, you know what it does. It auto exposes.
Yes.
Why did it turn all the way down? Now it's bright again, okay? So there's the VIP ticket. If you must see this one or the next one, that's going to be on Cinco de Mayo, because it's going to be a good one. We've already been mentioning these names. We just haven't made them official. If you want these, then the text message is below. If you must and got to be there, of course, you'll be around your favorite YouTubers. I would make a trip out of it.
Yes, I'd love to see some of the ladies. If you guys can come, like Brenda. If you want to come, girl, you know, we want to hang out after, the fight and enjoy some time.
Yeah, because I had one of the DJs in M Lounge, DJ Randall. He's going to be helping out with the audio right there. And he said, well, we just take it over to 201 because 201 is wide open. They have 4 venues right there. And I think it's 3-4 blocks down the street. It literally is 3-4 blocks in one direction. We could do all of that. So it's going to be a good old time. If you guys want tickets, there's the text line right there. And I'll put the information on the community page. I'm not gonna no voy a subir el poster because I already put it out on the last video, and the date is March 2nd. March 2nd. So just go to the community
2024.
page. Exactly. March 2nd. You know what? Let me show them the trailer really quick. I think this is gonna pump them up before we get
Oh,
into
yeah.
the conversation.
Sure.
Let's see. Of everything else, they want this.
Go ahead and take him out in the second round.
Just know that you are gonna feel what's coming from this side.
You're not gonna see much, I'll tell you that.
I'm glad that he knew that that mask was gonna fly off. And if I win, I'm keeping the mask, eh?
Well, my, you know, that's what I said. It's not a boxing match. It's a real fight. And then I'll give you guys information a little bit later in the live. Amor, let's keep on going down the
Yes.
road. Shout out to all the Niner fans. Super Bowl Friday. I want to give another shout out to Julio, one of the diehard fans. Julio Gold Toes. He's another one. He's from San Francisco. We had a conversation maybe about 2 weeks ago. He wants to stop by the podcast. And for sure, you don't think I'd open the doors to Gold Toes? He's already invited because he already knows what it is. Bang, bang. Niner gang. He came out, and this is the beautiful thing, Amor. I guess we could start it like this. Beautiful thing. Gold Toes, right? Has opened doors for thousands and thousands. He has about 6,000 artists on his catalog, helps put people on distribution company and all that. And we can agree to disagree. He recently posted he endorsed the politician. And it's okay. Like I said, hey, he wants to endorse a politician. I endorse a different politician. Hey, at the end of the day, it's all to the good. He endorsed like a San Francisco politician, and you know, most of them are liberal.
Yeah.
They're mostly liberal. Okay, I just is what it is. They ain't no libs over here, cabrones. Not these two. And it is what it is. We can agree to disagree. But all I say is this: they want 4 more years of the same thing.
No, that's bad. How many of you are tired of the same thing we've been going through the last few years, especially in California? It's just terrible.
But shout out to Gold Toes Julio, though, man. That's what's up. My brother from another mother, Brown Pride Clothing, is in the casa. That's my brother. So the official designer of Chicanotube is right here, gente. What I need you to do is tap in with him for all of your graphic design needs. My brother right here, he's the official, like a referee's whistle.
He's a baddie. He's a baddie. Like our daughter, our 13-year-old would say, he's a baddie.
There's the Chicano Hour logo right there. Sas. Anyways, we're gonna keep it pushing, man. Gracias. After party with Foom. Here's a member is gonna be there at the fight. I can't wait to see you, cabron. I know you're gonna be there. Is Carlos gonna be there? Is this some kind of, if you guys are splitting the membership, then Carlos is also there, right? East LA Bandit. Yesterday was Amor, did you notice yesterday was 2/8/24? They're putting out a lot of Kobe. Did you see the Kobe memes, the Kobe stuff? 2/8/24. Those were his jersey numbers.
Yeah,
number 8 and number 24. So that was circulating on the internet yesterday. I just want to ask if you've seen that, because every time I think of that, Mauito. That's right. Artie Marin says, hey, homegirl Denise. All right, let's keep it pushing, you guys.
Beautiful Denise. Saludos, amiga.
That's right. Did you see that Floyd Mayweather, he posted his IRS check, paying the IRS, paying his taxes, and he has to post it publicly. And you know what the amount was?
I can't even guess.
$18 million. And this is as a retired fighter. Imagine when he was active. Imagine when he was fighting the best of the best twice a year, and he did have the biggest he had the Mexican holidays. That's how you know the dude is selling tickets. You could have your own opinion, thinking if he's great, if he's not, if he's on the bicycle, and if he runs. But to a promoter, we just think of selling tickets. Who can sell tickets? $18 million. He must have been paying when he was fighting, getting $350 million checks twice a year. Ridiculous, man.
Yes.
Goals, gente.
Ernesto Ruiz says 50-0.
50-0. That's right. Denise Castillo, Miss Queen. I appreciate you, amiga. Órale, el skinny. Calmado, man. That bandana. Hey, the needle, that's the what is it called? The outline needle. That one hurts. So yesterday I had a session and I just kept it moving up the arms. And right now they're a little bit, duelen, yeah. Yes. But no, I'm not doing it like Kat Von D. I had to look her up. I didn't even know who she was. I'm just doing it because just black it out. That's the easiest one. That's right. I appreciate you guys for tapping in. Don't forget to hit that like and hit that subscribe. The Chicano Hour. And let's go ahead and get into it. Amor, did you?
Yes. Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, did you see that Selena,
Oh my gosh, yes.
la
Tell me,
mujer,
Yolanda Saldivar.
Yolanda, is now? She did an interview,
Mhm.
and I think they're doing this because when they kind of anticipate coming out, they want to build
I
their stock.
think so too. I believe her documentary is going to be out the weekend of September. I'm sorry, the 17th of this month.
Is that announced?
Yeah, the 17th. It's going to be on, I believe, Paramount Plus. It's a 2-day documentary, and so supposedly she's talking about the truth needs to be out, and there's more to the murder, and she wants to say the truth, that the public deserves to say the truth 30 years later. And well, we don't believe
Gimmicks,
her. She
publicity
is a
stunts.
big liar. I mean, at the end of the day, she took Selena's life. So what do you want to say? You took her life. Regardless if she was perfect or unperfect. Nobody's perfect, but she was human. You took her life. So shut up and sit down and don't say anything, but anyway.
Taking out a raza icon like that is gonna automatically make you the most despised individual on planet Earth.
And then she shot her in the back like that. I mean, that was such a coward move. Shot her in the back as Selena was running out, and then the neighbor door was a maid that was working, heard her calling. Yolanda was calling Selena the B word. So yeah, it was completely intentional. Shot her in the back. A complete coward. So no, she doesn't deserve to get out.
Yeah, that makes you the most despised person. And OMG, Selena, it reminds me of shout out to Young Gun 831. He made the first intro when it was the last channel, and he's still around. And he made an album one time called The Good Die Young. And I'm like, damn, I hate to see that come to pass, but I've seen it come to pass time and time again. So this is what they do, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right before they're about to get out, gente, they're trying to raise their stock to land a Netflix deal. Because the story is a story. It's crazy. Who's not going to want to watch it? I'd order it right away. I'd want to see it. But is anyone rallying for her? Does she have any cheerleaders? I don't think so. I don't think anyone is going to get her back. I mean, when it comes to business is business. The book writers, the Netflix, all that, they're going to do business with her and milk it. That's what they're going to do. And she just wants to bag. How many years is she going to do though? 20?
30.
Oh, she's been down.
Next year when she's up for parole, it'll be 30 years. Exactly the day before she murdered Selena, which she murdered Selena on March 31st, 1995. Coming up next year, March 30th, 2025. That's a day short from 30 years. She's up for parole.
That's why. So it's strategically, son las fechas.
Yeah,
so 30 day had to be the minimum. So 30 years had to be the minimum on the sentence for her to go up. Man, she did some time. Those are some decades, man.
She did time.
Veterana. Hit a one if she's a veterana.
I guess what I have against her is, like, I don't see her, like, she doesn't want to admit that what she did was wrong. She's giving all these excuses, and she's saying she knows some secrets. No, I just admit what you did was terrible. You murdered someone that trusted you, a young, beautiful woman that had a whole life ahead of her, and she murdered her. And so admit it and be truly sorry.
The biggest form of deception is when someone you 100% completely trust.
Oh gosh,
hurts you, and you didn't see it coming. And you had 100% trust. The worst.
I want to say hi to my beautiful amiga Jen Magaña. Oh my gosh, I just adore her. Tomorrow I'll be on her show for continuation.
Plug it right now.
Anyone that saw last weekend, it was pretty spicy, pretty amazing. And tomorrow is part 2. It's going to be spicier. So if you want to tune in tomorrow at 8:00 with Denise and my beautiful Jen Magaña, both beautiful ladies. I love them.
Do you call them las güeras?
Las güeras, mis hermanas, las güeras, because yo soy I'm more tan than they are, and ellas son las güeras.
It's a Spanish blood.
Yes, they got more Spanish than I do, I guess. I got both. I'm indigenous and Spanish, but I'm like
Yeah.
half and half. I'm like, when you buy coffee and you want half and half. That's me.
She got jokes now. She got jokes. She's coming up
Love
with her
you,
own
amiga.
show.
Love
You're
you.
gonna opening up the own show real soon on Chicanotube. So you guys just stay tuned and you back her up with that. What was I gonna say is, my mom, rest in peace, she had green eyes and she was güera.
Güera.
So they're from Jalisco. So the color I got is from
Yeah.
Michoacan.
It's funny because your mom was my suegra was very güera. And so was my paternal grandmother, and they're both from Jalisco. So yes, I do believe Jalisco somehow. I don't know. There's a lot of white people there. My mom is very white, and you know that. My mom is very, very. She's pale white, but her mother was dark. So I don't know how
You
that
say
happened.
white people. Or you mean light skinned Mexicans?
Well, she's Mexican white, but meaning light skin, like blanca, right? Like Snow White. My mom's like Snow White, but her mother was really dark and very indigenous. So it's weird. Mexicans were all colors. So yeah, but yes, we're 100%.
beautiful.
Mike and I are both Mexican.
Yeah, we're all raza. That's what it is. We're all raza.
So
That's
guys,
right.
really quick, I grew up with two brothers. I'm the only sister. I'm the only daughter. Okay. I grew up with a home with my oldest brother. He's a Rams fan. And my brother, that's just a year younger than me, he's a Cowboys fan. And my oldest brother, every day, he forever told us to hate the 49ers. Hate the 49ers, hate the 49ers. So I grew up in a home like pretty much hating the 49ers. And even when I married Mike, I just kind of didn't like him because of my brothers, but never because of the team. But just the last couple of years, I kind of became more neutral where I just didn't have a team. But just this last year, watching the Niners, like this is the first time that I've actually watched games. And I realized like if I had never been told about football at all and I'm watching football for the first time, I'd definitely become a 49er fan. And because of my husband and because of my kids are diehard 49er fans. I'm supporting the 49ers. And I do have to say they do definitely by far, hands down, my favorite color in the world is red. And my favorite metallic is gold. So plus
I had
San
no influence on that.
Francisco, we're an hour and a half away from Selena's. We got to represent. So I could say that I do lean more Niners now. And I just think 49er attire is very sexy. What do you guys think? I think it's beautiful.
That's right. Don't forget to hit that like, hit that subscribe. We got an interesting question right here. Ernesto Ruiz says, what's your thoughts on capital punishment? That's a good question. This is where we start getting into deep, right? Because again, here we are, Chicanos on YouTube, okay? And this is the Raza's channel. We don't bar any questions. There's nothing that we're going to avoid or hush or straddle the fence about, because now is not the time to not have backbone. Now is the time to have spine and push it and stand on your convictions. And the people that are going to gravitate toward you, they're going to gravitate toward you. And if they don't, they don't. And if they're haters, well, they'll be revealed. I got two answers to that, because one is in the spiritual and then one's in the natural. Okay. In the natural, you got what you got coming. That's how I was growing up. I mean, to me, it's funny when I see people get into confrontations with law enforcement, and then all of a sudden they want to file lawsuits and call them racist and all this other stuff. But nowhere, do you ever tell in your story that you ran from them, you resisted arrest, you had a cuete, you had dope, you were loaded, you were on the run, you're absconding, or you're on parole? I'm just saying, man. So I was raised in the natural. I would say you got what you got coming. In the spiritual, that's up to the Lord. In the spiritual, I'm not going to answer to him and say, I told him to take somebody out, because judgment is his. In the spiritual, I don't even know if that makes sense, or should I choose one or the other? What do you think?
Believe in the spiritual is the one that matters the most. I also believe the hardest punishment is the spiritual, because everything we do, we don't kick the bucket without paying for it. So sometimes criminals think they get away. Like take a look at O.J. Simpson. He thought he got away, but then he, that justice came in and haunted him way years later through other forms. So we pay. Everybody pays for what they do. So
Yeah, that was a good question though. Hey, keep
yeah.
them coming. That's what we're here for, man. Let's go
But
ahead and
yes,
put
I do
questions.
believe that punishment, the laws that we have here on earth, we need to obey them. And yes, I do agree with punishment.
Brown Pride Clothing says all the familias from Texas. That's right. That's right. They're güeros. Oh yeah, yeah. So it's just the way everyone's mixed.
Spanx says, Christina, you're getting more comfortable in front of the camera. He calls me Christina. I like it, Christina. My Mexican family in Mexico call me Christina, so it's okay. I like Christina and Christine. Christine's my real name. My mother named me Christine with the E at the end, but I like both. So thank you.
With
I
the
appreciate
E,
it.
with the E. Going back to we're talking about La que va a salir,
Yeah, la Yolanda.
the Yolanda, but there's another gentleman that's
Mhm.
doing the same thing. Same thing. Right before he's about to go up for the board, he's making news. This is a rapper that got convicted back in the 90s of some way out stuff. Like, I'm not even gonna mention it. Way out. It has tiene que ser de niños. Way out stuff. So his name is SPM, South Park Mexican, and all of a sudden he wants to start the podcast, get his name buzzing, and he made a statement. And his first video got like 50,000 views within an hour or two because he's been away since the 90s, but he has some way out charges. That's how we used to say it back in the day. We didn't really used to get into detail and just be like, he's got some way out stuff on his jacket. He said in his video, and people were circulating it, that the raza needs a leader and that he's the man for the job.
Is he Hispanic, Mexican?
Yeah. South Park Mexican, and he did way out stuff that I can't even say on YouTube. They'll strike this pinche channel down. Even though I did do a video outlining sus cargos. This was not too long ago because he started getting mentioned when Julio went down to AC's channel in LA, American Cholo. So shout out to American Cholo, man. He's doing good shit over there. Really, he's boots to the ground. He's doing what a lot of people don't do. A lot of people just huitere, but he puts his manos en la masa. When Gold Toes went down there, I kind of did think it was a little unfair to have a friend of SPM because they were friends back in the 90s and they were doing business, big business, blowing up, to kind of get him in a corner, kind of do what Adam 22 does, bring someone on the podcast, and then the only thing you think of is how to make viral moments, what people are going to want to hear, the juicy, the this. And he told him what he thinks about him, your relationship with him and all that. And he kept it bipartisan. He just said, you know what? I'm going to let that man answer for himself, what he got to say about his own situation. But he has about a year before he hits parole, and he's starting to do podcasts. He's starting to talk about a book. He's starting to talk. So I'm not hating on a man to do what he does, and that's his business. But what he did is some way out stuff. And what about the raza from Texas? Is the raza from Texas receiving him with open arms? Because I heard even a lot of people say that over there's some confusion as to his charges, and that people don't believe it. It was a setup. He got set up. He got thrown under the bus. There's a lot of things going on, a lot of speculation, but he's doing the same thing Yolanda is doing.
Sad. But yeah, I don't support that. I don't support that at all.
That's right, Brenda Love, Brown Pride Clothing.
Saludos, everyone that's tuning in. Spanx, apologize. You don't have to apologize. I like it. If you call me Christina, that's okay.
El Skinny, yeah, I know, man. There's some people that if they call in your show, you got to cancel that's how lepers and toxic they are. Stay away from those cabrones, man. That's what I do. I just block them because I just don't want people commenting and stuff like that. But anyway, shout out Güero, El Skinny. He would have did a lot of good on YouTube. He did a YouTube channel and he was talking about how to apply for the union, how to become an apprentice, what tools are you going to need? Do you need to be a citizen or not? These are the kind of videos that he was doing. And all he was doing was jumping on different podcasts. But let's just let that go, okay, and keep that pushing. That's right. El Pachuco's that's right. My boy El Pachuco's right there with the 48s and the shiny Stacy's. I remember on American Me, he said, it's getting caliente. Let's take it inside. Anyways, let's switch it over. So we're talking about Yolanda Saldivar, SPM, both of them doing the same thing. They're trying to build up their brand before they get out. That way, when they hit the ground, they got a fat check waiting for them, but they're going to be very controversial and people will be talking about them, I guess, if they do get out.
I always wonder with Yolanda, if she were to get out, like she's not gonna be able to be out in the streets. Hispanics, anybody that knows Spanish knows
Selena was an
Selena, and
icon,
I mean, she's always gonna
superstar.
have to be like, I don't know, like in disguise or something.
I mean, she was just man. And then when she passed away, then she dropped the English album, the first English album.
Gosh, yes.
Yeah,
2 days before she passed, she recorded
96.
she recorded that song Dreaming of You. Is it called Dreaming of You?
I remember I heard it in Juvenile Hall.
When all the world is sleeping.
Who remembers Wellington Smith? We used to lay back. They used to have the little 6-inch, 4-inch speaker on the wall. Jam it or slam it. It used to come on 102.5K on a popular song. Tupac's Toss It Up, and a lot of songs will come on there. And I heard Dreamin', but when they played that song is when they announced that she had passed.
Brenda needs to call in and sing the song for us.
Where's my phone? Oh, I got the phone line. So anyways, the phone line's open.
I want to hear your voice.
The phone line is open if you want to call in on anything that we're talking
Selena
about.
Passed in 1995, March 31st. I still remember the day and the time. She died at 1-something p.m. in Texas time. So that would have been like 11-something California time. So yeah, that's
right. My boy Raider Diehard. That's
1995.
right, man. It's the last Sunday of football, cabron. It's kind of a sad thing, man. 6 months. I got to rep my Niners, but you already know I share highlights on my IG. If it's highlight worthy, I share it. So I'm kind of neutral, like when sharing highlights. Maybe someone won't call me a diehard fan, but I'm not gonna throw a punch for this football team, cabron. They don't pay my bills. But anyways,
thanks to saying I have to sing. If I knew all the lyrics, I would. I love to sing. Actually,
we'll set up like a karaoke, like a projector.
I love to sing, guys. I do.
A projector, and then one night just go. That would take some tequila.
'Cause I'm dreaming of you tonight
until tomorrow.
I don't know the words.
I don't know. I was trying to back you up with baritone. All right, let's keep it
Yes,
pushing,
I
guys.
do believe Selena started J-Lo's career. I had no idea who she was until she made Selena, and then remember all the publicity she got after that, and then she started dating P. Diddy, and yeah, she just became a big deal after that. But had Selena still lived, I don't know if there'd be a J-Lo. I really don't. I don't know.
Dating celebrities makes you a celebrity. Kind of.
She became a celebrity
Popular,
when she made Selena, but right when she made Selena, P. Diddy laid his eyes on her, and then she just,
Yeah,
so
and I'm not talking about in her instance, but I'm saying anyone that dates Drake,
Mhm.
and he's all over TMZ with 100 cameras every second of his life, is gonna start getting 100,000 IG followers,
Yes.
because they just become almost lightweight celebrities, right?
Mhm.
Like Kim K. They just announced Kim Kardashian now is dating what's his name? Odell Beckham Jr. OB, a football player. So how many boyfriends is that in the last years? I'm just saying. So
I don't
she
know.
only sticks around in the celebrity
Bitty bitty bum
circles,
bum.
in the celebrity circles, and that's what makes her and keeps her a celebrity. And the hermanas también, they're all basketball player dates and football player. I don't know, not like I follow them. All right, let's get into some breaking news, you guys. Now let's talk about something that's a little bit more hits close to home. 46, President 46. It just broke today. A year-long investigation, a special counsel year-long investigation. His name is Robert Hur. He led this special counsel investigation into the mishandling of classified documents. And he concluded in his report, it just broke today, and that's why he had to do a special press conference, because it would have looked bad for that to break and him not be available for answers. Oh, I'm glad now, one time in the last 3 years, he's going to hit the podium, because if they would have got him like they did 45, 5 days a week, if they required him like 45, 5 days a week to hit the podium, we would have got highlights and memes forever on this guy who's confusing presidents.
Like, do you guys pay attention to that? I don't know if you guys do, but for example, what happened today with 46, had it been Trump, everybody would have been all over him. It would have been all over the news, all over social media. You guys see how they cover up for Biden? You guys see that? That's when you guys need to pay attention. That's what converted me. That's what made me switch when I noticed that, because I'm all about the truth. Give it to me how good or hard it is. And I started paying attention, and I knew the media they're big liars. I don't believe anything they say. I question absolutely everything.
And inside the special counsel report found it to be true that he willingly stored these documents in his garage. They got photos of it, this whole long report. And it said he did hold classified documents in his home willingly and included some of their writings. Oh, shoot. He included some classified documents, writings in a memoir he was having written of his. He was writing his own book. He didn't see nothing wrong with getting classified while he was the vice president under Obama, who was, what was Obama? 40,
Obama.
40,
44?
41? I can't
44?
remember something. Yeah.
43, 42.
So he had that at the house, but so the special counsel said this, and again, this wouldn't have happened to 45, right? It would not have happened to 45, but it happened to 46. It says he will not face charges though, because he concluded his report and said, well, he is a well-meaning elderly man with a poor memory. That
see that? You guys see that? Seriously, you guys see that?
in our faces, gente. This guy can't lead it, but people get in their feelings for that. The hood don't care about your feelings. The hood cares about our wallets. The hood cares about what's going to be better for our familias. But that's crazy. So, like we were playing devil's advocate, if the roll was on the other shoe and it was 45, what would happen?
Crazy. They would be chewing him up. He's done. He's done. So,
And did you see this blasted all over? Did it take over the media today?
no.
Did it take no? What took over the media today? Probably another TikTok challenge. Probably another trend.
Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift. Yeah, whatever it is. Gente, these things are purposely set up like little distractions. So, oh man, now we're talking about Kanye. Today, Kanye hit the news. No, the president got found guilty of having something he shouldn't have had, classified documents, and was putting pieces of them in his book. And the dude said, I feel sorry for him because he's a well-meaning elderly man with a poor memory. That was the conclusion. Him under oath had to say that on the papel, you guys.
You guys see that? You guys see that? That's the reason I stopped. I never ever watch the news anymore. I just don't. I don't believe them. And so Trump 2024, guys. That's who we're voting for, and we're proud of it. So
that's right, man. I appreciate you. Spanx Contreras in the casa. My daughter Lena Lokes started singing because of Selena. Lena Lokes, I think I remember her on the channel. I remember her. I think it's been a while since she's tapped in. Or you know what? Maybe that was IG. I think we were following each other on IG. But my shout out to her. Shout out to you. That's right. We'll sing it. Sing it. Maybe we'll set up a karaoke. Who knows? Maybe we'll do it.
We should.
Yeah, we could set that up easy. I already know we could set it up. I just call Randall. And, you know, he's a DJ. He's a video DJ. So on his business card says VDJ. VDJ. That's what it says. That's right, Robert C. I appreciate you, my boy. He says, my cousin's son joined the army. He leaves tomorrow. That's a goodbye.
It's getting kind of ugly to be in the military right now. I mean, at any given day, did you guys see that the president from Russia got interviewed by Tucker?
Oh, yeah. No, Tucker Carlson does big interviews, man. He got 45. Now he's hitting Putin.
He just did Putin. And he's getting hammered by the leftist media. But yeah, it's getting crazy, guys. So you guys.
Yeah. It also came out on the news that the Senate rejected a $118 billion. They're calling it an immigration bill / foreign aid bill. So that got shut down. That got shot down because it just sounded ridiculous with the money they were allocating to other places. But then another bill did pass. So instead of 118 billion, guess what they ended up passing? Gente, $95 billion going to Taiwan, Gaza, Israel, and the biggest benefactor of this is Ukraine. And there's some money going to the border. Little bit of money. Okay. Still, again, I don't want to talk about the border, but the biggest problem at the border is what's happening there, man, is the huge trafficking ring. And mostly people are coming across the border. Don't take this the wrong way, but no son raza. They're not Mexicans. They're coming in boats. They're coming across the seas. They're paddling. However they can get there. I remember Marvelous posted this on his IG. One guy was just interviewing the people. Where are you from? Russia. Where are you from? India. Where are you from? Some people take it the wrong way and be like, oh, we don't want people to get in. No, I don't want the wrong people to get in. But I'm not going to argue about that pinche. This is not the border channel. So you can let that go. But how ridiculous. Did you see that IG that I posted when it was that individual? He was mad. They kicked them all of their apartment building in like
Oh, yes,
Detroit,
I saw that.
Michigan.
I saw that.
They kicked all the gente out of their apartment building and put them on the streets. And guess who they put inside their apartment building? It's just a lot of people no one knows. A lot of people, and they're interviewing them. Hey, ¿cuánto tiempo tienes aquí? Oh, tengo 2 meses, 3 meses, something like that. You take that how you want to. I'm just here to put out the information. What about Americans?
Yeah, you're right.
I'm just saying, what about Americans? Is this America last? I'm just saying, if we vote for the people, the same people, let's just say it, Democrats. If you keep voting Democrat in California, don't expect different results. I'm just point blank. Now, don't take that to the cachetes tampoco, because we're just speaking our minds here. We know between 45 and 46 who is a better president.
Absolutely.
Denise Castillo's in the casa. That's right, Doggy Cubo. Big C, he says LGB. Let's go, Brandon. That's what he says.
Let's go, Brandon.
I know, man. It's crazy. He's going to have to step down. He can't hit the campaign trail. What's he going to do on the campaign trail?
I saw this post that my friend Karina Powers posted, and I loved it because the other day that I was on Jen Magaña's podcast, her channel. So I get asked questions. I'm an open book. I don't hide anything. I'm just very open, and so I am not going to hide what's my political party. And I also explain how I changed, why I changed from being a Democrat voter to a Republican, although I consider myself an independent, but with conservative views and a big time Trump supporter. But I saw this, and because someone did say something like get politics and religion, like that's like a killer or something like that. We shouldn't talk about that, which I completely disagree with. And I saw this post and I wanted to share with you. It says, being taught to avoid talking about politics and religion has led to a lack of understanding of politics and religion. What we should have been taught was to have civil conversation about difficult topic. And I 100% agree with that. We do need to discuss these things. Otherwise, we're on the brainwash. Continue to do the same thing we've been doing since I was a little kid. My dad used to tell me that we were Democrats, they were Democrats. I never saw the policies. I just voted that. Okay. But then I realized how diabolic and evil the party is, and I started paying attention. And if we continue to do that, not talk about it, then we're going to continue to have the same mess. So it's important to discuss these things and talk about them.
That's right. And it's funny because a lot of the memes, like around Thanksgiving, right? They're saying, wearing this shirt to piss off my family.
Yeah, I love wearing Trump shirts and Let's Go Brandon shirts. I just love pissing people off.
Democrats had control of the Congress and the Senate and did nada for Dreamers. Yeah, that was the mega border bill. That was not a foreign aid bill. It was a 100% bill to fix the border that got shot down. Nancy Pelosi came to the White House with what's the name of the other dude that's always with her? The older guy. Not Mitch. No, he's a Republican.
Yeah.
The other guy. Anyways, two hardcore Dems. They lead the party. These guys lead the party. They said no. All he said is this. This is what 45 said. This was a trip, and this was a 100% border bill. He wasn't one of these kind of characters that trying to sneak a bill at midnight while everyone's on vacation and no one hears about it, and all of them just line their pockets up. No. So 45 says, you guys say there's 850,000 dreamers. He said, my people tell me there's 1.8 million dreamers. Here's this. If you fund this border wall and, border security, people get mad when they say wall. We're not supposed to knock down walls. Cálmense. Every single country has a border. So cálmense, all right? He said, if you pass this bill, I will not give a pathway to citizen to 1.8 million. I will make 1.8 million citizens now. There'll be 1.8 million house parties tonight for the raza or the people if these people that say they care about you would have said yes. And you know what they did? They fought them. No. And they're supposed to speak for the people? They don't speak for me.
No, you're right.
And I'm not voting for none of them this time.
Same.
That's right. Yard recall with Buzz, 95 billion, but we got hundreds of thousands of homeless in California. What about that?
So Brenda says, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
yeah.
I'll highlight it.
Brenda says,
That's right. Yard
rest in
recall.
peace to the 5 Marines who passed
Trucha with the
away
Sally Port.
2 days ago near San Diego due to a failing helicopter.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. You know, it's crazy because some of us have people in the armed forces or military in our familias, man. It was one of the easiest ways when you're a Chicano, when you came in this country, one of the easiest ways to get a little bit of feria, pay for some college, leave the Corps with some money in your books. A lot of them did come back to a country that did not like them. That was crazy. It was the same kind of thing happening, but back then, right? It was like anti-patriotism.
Yes.
They're getting off the helicopters, traumatized. These people from Vietnam, bullets flying by their heads in Vietnam. Okay, these are military veterans who deserve all the honor and all the respect. They just got done serving in Vietnam, bullets flying by their heads, catching bullets in their bodies, and then they come back to a country full of hippies that are doing just a bunch of quaaludes and pyramids and sheet acid, and that are booing them, and they can't get jobs.
You're right. Brenda she asked you a question. Can you let the gente know why it's so important to have a living trust and a will? That's a good one. I think that's
I was trying to find it so we can
it's
highlight
on the
it.
bottom. She's one of the
Bottom.
last ones.
Oh, yeah, here we go. A good question. All right, for the people, can you let the gente know why it's important to have a living trust and a will? So the reason you want to have, a living trust, the way a living trust operates is this. You can put full control into the trust. That way, all what your will is very clearly defined, and that's a irrevocable trust. Or you could do a revocable trust where you still have power over the living trust. Here's why you want to do that, gente. You don't want your properties or your assets to fall into probate. That's the last thing you want to do. Blood, sweat, and tears. Our parents crossed this border to get us here. All the trabajo that we did, and we didn't do our business correctly. So a living trust is one way to also transfer your properties to your children tax-free. That means your children won't pay taxes $30, $50, $80,000. They'll take off of the net on a payout for a living trust, properties, or estates. So if you want to give that to your children, let them have the extra $30, $50, or $80,000. Is you can go ahead and put it in a living trust. But also, gente, if you own properties, okay, so living trust is good for all assets. And of course, homes are assets. But if you own homes, I recommend that you make sure the vesting of the home provides survivorship. A lot of us get homes, están en nombre del primo, está en esto, no te, and you're the one that's been paying that house for years and years and years, and because the raza doesn't get their financials in order, they lose the house and it goes to probate. You make sure properties are there's a title change to vest it correctly, and you're afforded survivorship, so the houses won't get lost. Everything else, or you can put the houses in there, you'll put I would put a revocable trust that leaves you power still, because you never know when someone does you dirty. And then you put all your power into irrevocable living trust. And a will and testament, I don't know too much about that. I know that outlines the disposition of your assets. I know more titles, deeds, trusts, properties, etc.
I agree. Saludos, Leo. Leo just
R.I.P.
stepped in.
They were all very young. Yeah, we're talking about Selena passing away, Tupac, Notorious B.I.G., all these people. But again, Yolanda Saldivar walking the streets ain't gonna happen. Is she gonna make a tonelada de money? Oh yeah, but she's gonna be like in another country.
Oh yeah, she's not. I don't think she could walk.
She's gonna PC up.
She cannot walk in the state of Texas and the state of California, or all these Mexican Americans states. No, there's no way she could walk like nothing, right, guys? You have anything else you want to talk about? That you a note?
Yeah,
because I was thinking about talking about what are you guys' plans for Valentine's Day?
My. Next ones, you want to tell them our plans? Or?
So yes, the hubby is taking me out to our favorite restaurant in Monterey. It's on Cannery Row. It's our favorite place for the past 5-6 years. How long? Honey? We've been going there for a few years.
Oceanside Restaurant, right
Oceanside.
on Cannery Row in Monterey. It's funny, we live in one of the most gorgeous areas, and to us, it's like, we've been here all our lives, and not every city has a Fisherman's Wharf.
It's a beautiful, beautiful ocean site. It's just gorgeous, guys. I highly recommend anyone that's in California, you have to visit the Monterey Bay. You have to visit Carmel, Monterey. You will fall in love and you're going to want to come a lot. It's very, very beautiful.
Yeah.
Um,
Shout out to Big Herc, man. He
Yes.
comes to Car Week, August, every
so
single
what are
year.
your guys' plans? And also women in the chat. I think we still have Denise and Brenda. Do you guys want like material? You guys want something small, romantic? What do you prefer?
Are they into material?
Are you
or do
into-
you want just romanticism?
I like
or-
romantic. I like things to be romantic, but for the past couple of years, I'm not gonna lie, I've become a little bit more materialistic, but not like in a extravagant way. But us women, we do like things. I have to admit that one. Not all, but at least a lot of us, we do like things.
Our favorite restaurant, Chart House, right off the ocean next to the Monterey Plaza Hotel. If you know, you know. If you're from the 831, shout out to EBK from the 831, then you know that restaurant. It también el ambiente, huh? Like they have like the lighting is very romantic.
Dark.
It's
like
kind
a
of dark, huh?
Yeah, and then they have like candlelight.
You see the ocean though. I mean, it's black. You can barely see, but you can hear it. Man, that place is off the chain. And I got one of the last reservations. They told me. I got one of the last ones. It was booked well in advance. So that's what's going to happen on Valentine's Day. What are the plans for you guys? You're taking off of work. Some people are like, oh, it's just another Wednesday because they got to be at work.
It's a Wednesday, but restaurants get really, really packed. But yeah, that's why you have to make reservations early on. And let me tell you guys, women, for the men that are watching, women, we do like detail. We like to feel that our man is paying attention, to detail, that's doing giving effort. That's very, very important. To me, it's very important. If I don't see effort from him, I don't know, at least I'm going to speak for me. I do question that. And then so we like to see effort. We like to see our guy just do a little, and surprise us. And I don't know, we're romantic. We just love
because realistically, a lot of guys we're mules, or like, so we're mules sometimes, where we get into a routine. You work all day, 20 years go by, 30 years go by, and 40 years go by, and we're trying not to. We're going away from planning vacations or doing romantic things and dinners and stuff like that. So don't forget date night. Well, one of our favorite places is 201.
Date night is very important.
They treat us like VIPs at 201. The wife shop for their website like 2 times.
Yes.
So we're VIPs at 201. So what are you guys doing on Valentine's Day?
And you know what, another thing you guys can do, guys, if everything's booked, get a hotel, like get some wine, takeout, and just go a little extra, and that'll it'll be good for you. Because when a husband's good to the wife and he's giving her attention, he's giving her affection, he's putting effort, she will do everything to treat him like a king. And when he stops, then comes a little resentment, then comes, I don't need to do that for him, I don't care. So guys, pay attention. All you have to do is give her attention and affection. Women, we love attention and we love affection. That's the way it is. That's in our nature. So just put that in your mind. You guys gotta just kind of brainwash.
That's right. Sound Whole Lifer, man. Don't worry about it. Sound Whole Lifer. This is our year, cabron. We're going. This is our year. They can't stop us this year. 2024 is a year of more trophies. We're gonna get 6 this year, man. Shout out to hermano Sound Whole Lifer.
Brenda just said, I'm single and I'm not expecting any gifts, planning anything for Valentine's, but I gifted my teenage nieces a cute little basket with gift cards. And I just did that for my kids today. I surprised them all with the Valentine's.
I walked in the house, gente. There was 4 Valentine's bags on top of the fireplace that were in gifts, like the way she does it.
I'll post a picture on Instagram, Brenda.
I was like, ¿Qué es esto?
Yeah, and the kids were, they walked in after school and they were surprised. So they all got their gift bags with their balloon and filled with goodies, candies, chocolate, a card, and
Shout out to Brenda Love. You're
Mhm.
gonna be in her area pretty soon.
Yeah, I'll be in your area pretty soon, Brenda. Well, my dad lives over there in that area, so I do go quite often. I'm
That's right.
excited to go.
I'm
I
gonna
can't
go.
wait for it to get a little warmer because I like the 90s degree weather. I like it even when it's 100. I like Mexicali weather because it's dry heat for the most part. I can't stand humid heat. Sometimes, occasionally, they'll get humid heat, but for the most part, they have dry heat. And I've been there a lot, like around May, and typically the weather is 95 to 100 degrees, and I like that weather. I like hot weather because I'm always cold. I'm skinny, so skinny people are. Oh, you tell them how many blankets I sleep with, honey.
So she sleeps under the blankets and I sleep on top of the blankets. It's weird. It's yin and yang, but hey, that's what makes media naranja a whole
And he's
naranja.
always warm. His body temperature is like always nice and warm. And
I get hot, gente.
I love when he holds me because he's nice and warm, and I'm just always freezing and just
Yeah, I never wear a tank top until the winter, and then we start wearing
he
layers.
sleeps like without socks, and I wear two pairs of socks, and sleeve pants and a bunch of blankets and oh gosh, and he's just like whatever, and I'm like, oh, I'm just freezing, and so that's why I love hot weather. I love hot weather. He doesn't like hot weather because he gets hot right away. But
That's
I love
right.
hot weather because I'm always cold, so hot weather does me good.
That's right, you guys. So I wanted to touch one more time. Mi hermano Sanjo Lifer is in here. We got the VIP tickets available for the fight. All you got to do is reach out to the phone number down there below. If you must, the people that have been on IG and my DM, you got to see this fight or maybe the next fight. We've been mentioning I've been dropping shorts, gente, on purpose. Those shorts are a hint for you guys to know who's going to get lined up next. So the VIP tickets are available, maybe less than 20. I don't know. I'll get a head count and then order chairs for them. But there's the phone number at the bottom. If you got to see the fight, then go ahead and get a hold of me.
Yes. Yeah, I'm gonna meet with Brenda. We've texted each other on Instagram when I go. I think it'll probably be like in April or May when I go.
On the Mexico side or the US side?
Mexico. I like going to Mexicali. But she goes to Mexicali all the time. So we'll meet for you pick the restaurant, Brenda, and we'll meet for delicious food, and I'll break my keto for you.
Tell them about that tortas place that you found.
There's this place that we go to. Mike loves going there.
Fire.
It's
Fire.
called Tortas de Yucatan, and it's on
The border.
one of the main streets, right when you get to Mexicali, right crossing the border. I forgot the street name.
Yeah, just like two
I know
streets
how
over
to get there.
from the wall.
It's from the wall.
It's like
yes.
from the 2 streets over from the
Kinda-
wall.
Yeah, a couple blocks.
Yeah, the
away.
borderline.
Mhm.
La Línea.
And the tortas are called Tortas de Yucatan. They're very, very delicious. Mexicali is known for one of the best places in the world when it comes to food, especially tacos and especially Asian food, Chinese. And even their Japanese is so good. It's so good, so delicious. I love going. When I go to Mexicali, it's the only time I break my keto. I just can't be on keto when I'm over there.
No
It's just
way.
too delicious.
Tortillas
too good.
hecha a mano, the Chinese food you love.
By the way, today I was thinking, guys, let us know. I'm big time into health and keto. And I was thinking we should do a show on health and the benefits, and I could talk a lot about like supplementation and diet and what it does good. And lately I've been researching a lot on the worst foods you could do for your body, and it's nothing like you guys, a lot of people think. You know, the Western doctors, Western medicine, they tell you to eat a lot of like pastas and a lot of bread and a lot of oats, and you know, unfortunately, that food creates a lot of inflammation. So if you guys want that, we could do a show. It's my passion, guys. Health is my passion. And
but there's no diets in Mexicali, cabron. Spank says, I remember a spot called Ricardo's in Mexicali. Maybe he's he's an OG. I think Spanx is an OG. He knows. So this spot, the story of that spot was you were waiting for a phone call from me.
oh my god.
This is a crazy. I just put it out there.
Okay, so
Tortas Yucatan on the border.
He knows. So I'm gonna say it. Denise says it's a great idea, so we should plan it. We should plan you know, health show. We will, and we're gonna announce it. We'll call it that. Maybe we'll do it on an off day where it's not
A regular schedule.
A regular. It's gonna be all
Pop-up.
health, and
It'll
we'll
be a
have an
pop-up.
open. Yes,
We'll do a
open
pop-up.
discussion calls.
Tell me the story.
So he wants me to say the story, but I'll tell you the story. It was in 2006. He had just gone away. I had a baby girl, my daughter Kristen. If you guys seen my Instagram, my daughter, my oldest, and I was pregnant with my baby boy, my son Mikey. The one that looks just like Mike, that's my oldest son. And anyway, I was pregnant with him, and he was supposed to call me, right? And I'm over there, so I had the call set from my phone line to go straight to my cell phone.
Call forwarding.
Call forwarding, yes. And it was back in the day. I've been with Verizon forever, but I guess the calls couldn't. If you're way inside Mexicali, you wouldn't get the call. You have to be very, very close to the border to get the call. So he tells me, I'm gonna call you at a certain time. It was around lunch, maybe 1 or 2 o'clock. I'm gonna call you around that time. So I had my dad, and my older brother was with me, and my daughter. And again, I'm pregnant, so I was hungry. And my dad, I told my dad, let's go over here, park in this area because I could get calls here. And my brother was getting very, very irritated. He was like, I'm hungry. So was I. I was very hungry. And I'm waiting for his call, but I didn't want to leave that area because I wanted to get that call. So I told my dad, you don't know any area right here so we could eat? And he's like, no conozco nada.
Compa
Like,
Victor
he doesn't, I don't know this place. I don't know any place here.
by the border.
So I just turned, and there's a corner torta place right there. Let's just go there. Vamos ahí. Vamos a las tortas. And then, es que nunca he ido. I've never been there. And I'm like, let's just try it. Dad, you're never going to know until you try it. So sure enough, we all agreed. We got down. We were all hungry. We got down, and oh my God, we fell in love with them. They were so delicious. And I ate. We had a great time, and I got the call. So
the tortas were like a work of art. It looks like a piece of art. All the layers,
Yes,
they cut them in half, and you're like, "Whoo!" It's fire. So it's one of my favorite spots. I eat there 2 or 3 times when we
every
go.
time we go. So long story short, that became one of my dad's favorite spots. My step brother and stepsister loved going there, and it was all by what you would call accident. I just turned, I looked at that corner, let's go there. My dad had never been there. My dad's the type of guy that he will never, my dad's so afraid to try new places. And me, I'm more of a daring person. Let's just try. You're never going to know until you know, right? And thanks to that call, me waiting for that call, that call. That
you
phone
got
call.
a collect call from Global Tel Link.
And so thanks to that, we found one of the best torta places in Mexico called Tortas de Yucatan. Anytime.
That place is absolute fire.
So you should check it out, Brenda. Yeah, I mean, you go to Mexicali
it's right
all
by
the
the
time.
border.
It's right by the border.
Or the Chinese food,
and say. It's all over Google. So there's like 2 or 3 tortas de Yucatan in Mexicali, but it's the one that's close to the border, the one we go to all the time. And it's so delicious.
It's so fire, gente. There's like 2 blocks up the street where my father-in-law's house is, and he lives in a very humble neighborhood. So
he has like the biggest house in the neighborhood, right?
Yeah, a very humble neighborhood. 2 blocks up, there's like street vendors here. Hace las tortillas and for breakfast. They echan mano las tortillas de harina, and they have huevo, machaca, chicharrón. I'm like, they would open up like at 7 o'clock in the morning, and there's already 3-4 people waiting.
They have oh gosh, birria. Brenda, have you ever tried the tacos de borrego? They are on another level. So freaking good.
Melt in your mouth and not in your hand.
I'm getting hungry.
Huh? Yeah, well, there's no diet on Valentine's Day because we're going out to eat one of our favorite restaurants in Monterey, you guys. But what are you guys doing on Valentine's Day? Drop it in the comment section. I do want to get to this. Some people were asking, Amor, I'm going to show them how to order the fight. I guess that's a new detail. And some people, so hit the like and hit that subscribe, cabrones. Let me see that comment right there. That's right, my boy. Foom, the after party member. That's right. So let me show you guys. So in the last week, I was Zooming with a lot of pay-per-view companies. Okay. A shout out to Paul from LA Times, man. He just gave great guidance and great direction and offered one company, but I decided to do my own diligence. You know how you just window shop? You want the best. I want to see what's better for the people, and I'm not just going to se conforme with one pay-per-view company. So I got another pay-per-view company that just has way better features. Más carito. Oh, a lot more. Like 4 times more than what my brother Paul recommended, which they did with the Cholo Trucker fight. So shout out to them, man. But this costs like 4 times more. And it's going to be so simple, gente. So this is how you're going to do it. It's this simple. I'm going to send out a link. And where is this link going to go to? Let me show you right now. All right. We should be back on, or we'll be back on. We're going to try it one more time right now. Let me see if I can try it one more time. Are we back on?
We're back.
We're back? Okay, we're back on. All right. So again, this pay-per-view company, it just provides everything that we need to get this fight seamlessly over to you guys. I'm gonna put the link out. EBK is gonna put the link out March 2nd. You're gonna go right through the content creator series of fighting website, and there's 2 buttons. Let me know if you see it now. I'm gonna try it. Okay. There's 2 buttons. If you can't see these buttons, cabrones, clean your lentes. Order now and order now. Do you see those up on the screen or not? It's still black? Okay. There's a technical difficulty. Okay. It's black. Okay, so I'll put us back on there. What I was trying to share the website, but I'll drop the link now in the community page. So go back to YouTube. That's how you're going to do it. And you'll be able to purchase it not sooner than March 2nd at 6 o'clock. But you can already go and create an account with the email address, and they'll shoot you the email. I really wanted them to see it, but they're not going to be able to see it.
You'll see it soon. You guys will see it soon.
So it's right through the website. So that's how you guys are going to order it.
When
very
is it
simple.
going to go on sale?
March 2nd at 6
I'm talking about the
o'clock.
pre-sale.
No pre-sale.
No pre-sale.
No pre-sale at all. Right now, there already is exclusive content on the website, and it's fight-related content that you can get. You could subscribe, or you could one-time purchase the fight. That's what most people are probably going to do. But you can subscribe
How
also.
many of you guys are going to order the fight? I want you guys to support the hubby.
That's right. So again, right through the content creator series of fighting website, it's killing me that you can't
It's
see
going
it.
to be at a very affordable price, guys. So
Absolutely.
that would be very.
This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to do it one more. I'm not giving up, honey. I'm gonna do it one more time. I just feel like doing it one more time. All right.
I believe there's. It says someone says how many fights in the card. You want to answer that?
Yeah, sure. That's a good question. Cholo Trucker had asked me that, and there it is. Haha, bang, bang. Finally, we got the website up. All right, you guys. So you see the website, gente. This is how you're going to order not just this fight, the next fight, Cinco de Mayo. Be on the lookout for that announcement, or the next fight in the fall, right through the content creator website. Order now is in blue. Up there says order now. All you got to do is hit order now. It will ask you to create an account, which means a name and an email address. That way they can send you receipts, send you your videos ready, send you, all of the information you need, keep you up to date with automatic emails, okay, from the content creator series of fighting. And that's it. March 2nd, okay, 6 o'clock. It's going down. That's right, Leroy Higgins, my boy. This looks good. How much to order? I'm thinking, what do you think? 30? 20? Yeah, probably 29. She's saying like a 12-pack of beer. The wife is saying charge like a 12-pack of beer.
It's affordable, guys. So
That's right.
Yeah,
That's
it's
right.
Spanx asked, can you order the day of? Yes, right? That's what you
Yes,
just said.
so that's what I said. So there, it's you sign up before if you want to get that reminder. If not, we're gonna be doing lives all the way until the fight. There's no way you're gonna forget it or it's gonna miss it. But I want you guys to plan it now. Go ahead and put it on your calendar. Or if you go to my website right here, you can set a reminder and it'll link to your calendar. So it'll set the reminder for you. It's simple. Just go over there, hit sign in if you want the reminder for the fight. If not, when the fight thumbnail is up there, that's not the same thumbnail. When the fight thumbnail is up there, you're gonna see it right here on the main website page, and then you're gonna hit order now. So March 2nd at 6 o'clock, hit order now on the website, and I'll put the link out on the community page.
Cultura Cafe asks, will the fight be live?
Absolutely not. No way, cabron. There's too many hiccups on that. We're not on that level. Maybe a little bit later. Maybe when we start traveling. That takes a whole lot more hardware, equipment. It's a whole team just to stream something live. So
Mhm.
again, it's gonna be up 1,000% March 2nd at 6 o'clock. Tune in. When you open up, you might see me on the mic, or you might see Bobby G. You might see Cholo Trucker on the mic with some Aztec dancers behind him dancing. It's going to be a spectacle. It's going to be a show. I can't wait.
Yeah, so hopefully you guys can support and purchase it. Purchase it. It's going to be at a very, very affordable rate. So we appreciate all of you that are buying the fight. It does. Wait, no, it's not showing. Well,
There's a lag. There's a 30
there's
second
a
lag. Okay.
lag.
I want to see if, oh, there it is. Yeah, you can see it. I'm scrolling on the website. All right, gente, here it is. Here's the order now button right on the website. This is the link. I'll go ahead and paste this on the community page. And of course, EBK and Tony will also post this. And all the gente, man, I appreciate if you guys reshare this. I highly appreciate you guys resharing this link. You know, we all got our own pockets of people. So when the fight is up at March 2nd, you'll just hit order now, order now. If you want to get an email notification before, just hit sign in here. It'll say name, email, boom, sign up. And then now you can go in there and even put a reminder for the fight, all kinds of stuff, man. But this is the best way to do it.
Yes.
So here it is. Enjoy it on your TV, smart TV,
Enjoy it, guys.
Chromecast, watch everywhere, phone, tablet, laptop, without having to pay any more.
Yes.
All right, let me go back to the studio now. Oh my gosh, it's already 8 o'clock, amor.
It's already
Oh,
eight.
geez, Luis, ¿cómo se pasó?
¿Qué
Okay, let me remove
pasó
this out. Let's
ahora?
get back on the mix. Okay, Pancho Zapata says, things that make you go, I don't know if you know that song, cabrón. That may be too old for you. Can you order the fight? Yeah, you can. I follow you on IG. I'll be posted. Yeah, you'll see it on IG. You'll see the link. Now that we got the official poster with the date, and now today, I just finalized the pay-per-view, we'll be able to share the poster with the link. And again, you just hit that link, sign up, get notifications. You can already enroll now. There's actually a platinum member plan that's like a monthly. I think it's $10. You want to watch the fight, you could even sign up for that and you'll be able to get the content. So one-time purchase or subscribe, I'm going to leave that totally up to you guys. It's going to be very, very affordable.
Yes, for sure.
That's right. It's almost 8:13. Orale. That's right, man. Let's get the last comments into the night, you guys. I don't know if there's anything else you want to mention, Amor, but it's Valentine's Day, Super Bowl
No,
weekend.
Valentine, Super Bowl. You know, just praying that, you know, it's a great game and hopefully there's no, you know, I hope it's not rigged.
She's saying, I hope it's not rigged. Red on red. Another red Super Bowl, the rematch from 3
Yeah,
years
just
ago.
want it to be a
It's
good-
going to be good,
a
gente.
good game.
No matter what, it's going to be good. We got to hit church in the morning. We got to hit church in the morning. Hey, do we go to a Niner church?
We go to a Niner
Lightweight,
church.
gente. We go to a Niner church lightweight. The pastor, Jason, he lightweight takes shots at other teams. But man, he's on fire. He's a man of God.
Alonso Lopez, sports are rigged. Yeah, that's what I think too.
I mean,
think it's rigged.
I'm not
Especially-
100%.
I mean, especially something so big like, I mean, come on, guys. If the election was, you know what makes us think the Super Bowl won't?
Yeah, I mean, Michael
then you-
Francis has come out on videos saying that he's fixed games because he was a loan shark and they owed him money. And sometimes if they didn't want their legs broken, they'd fix the college game. So I know people have fixed games. I don't want to believe that it's rigged. I hope everything is happening in real time because then it's like a kid finding out that wrestling is fake. At that moment, it was never the same experience. When I thought it was real and Ultimate Warriors running down the ring and Junkyard Dog and Macho Man and Mega Powers, and then when I found out it was fake, I'm like, damn.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think it's rigged. I really do.
Put
But
on the IG Yarda Mikey. I'm gonna put it up, and EBK is gonna put it up. Be on the lookout. EBK is coming on the channel. Then you'll get the three of us. Also, you're gonna see they're gonna start dropping this weekend. Be on the lookout. Training camp videos are dropping this weekend. Tony's gonna drop one. I'll drop one here, even on Chicanotube. We'll all share it on all the platforms. Well, EBK is not gonna share Tony's training, but I'll share Tony's training. You guys want to see Tony in training camp? That video that we went down and we filmed over there at Venice Beach. You're about to see Tony doing box jumps, shadow boxing, marine burpees on the sand, all of that stuff, man. So those videos are dropping this weekend, and I'm also gonna have David on the 16th. He's the founder of Danza Azteca. They're the Aztec dancers.
Oh,
He's gonna
nice.
come on the platform, and he's 100% indigenous.
Someone asked,
100%.
So what size of gloves will they be wearing, and are they also wearing headgear?
That's a good question. So absolutely none of my fights will have headgear. None of my fights. If they're scared, don't call Mikey. There's gonna be no. These guys are just. I mean, street guys don't really care about headgear. So no headgear. And we're gonna have all the gloves available to choose from. We're gonna have 12s and we're gonna have 10s. Most likely it could be the 12s. If the 10s feel better and they're comfortable in the 10s, we can roll in 10s. Again, don't blink. This is a real fight. People want to see Tony walk grand entrance and him with the mask, without a mask. They don't know what's going on. And EBK got hands.
Mhm.
I've seen him. He can land. He got like that one punch that just lands on the chin. He got that punch. So I'm saying this is a real fight, man. So when we put the poster and the link out, you guys help me out, por favor, and just reshare that as much as possible, man. That way we can go ahead and set up Cinco de Mayo. I want to give you an even better Cinco de Mayo. Cultura Cafe says, how many buyers are we pushing? Well, I mean, we're just trying to get the business to fund itself, cabron. I'd rather pick this up and get it on the road. Let's go to SoCal. How are we going to go to SoCal? How are we going to go to Arizona, New Mexico, Texas, Denver, Colorado? The cities that the lowrider tour goes in because the raza's there.
Yeah.
It needs dividends. And of course, I want to be able to cover my video team, the production, the commentary team. We're going to have Cholo Trucker when the cameras turn on in EBK's locker room. And you already know he has that smooth kind of talk, Cholo Trucker. He's very simpático, el cabrón. He's going to be interviewing EBK when the cameras turn on. It's going to be an experience, man. You guys, please order. How many buyers? I hope we get 1 million. But I mean, come on now, you know.
Brenda,
Everyone that
asked
likes
how many-
YouTube will buy.
How many rounds?
How many rounds? At least 5. I could do 6. Pro fights are actually 6, so at least 5 rounds. And so it's gonna be good. At least 2 minutes, you guys. We could push for 3, 5 rounds. Again, YouTubers, we're gonna see YouTubers throwing chingazos, you know, just like street beefs. I guess if you want to compare it to anything, compare it to a street beefs. But there's a little bit of a storyline right here, and you know who you are. You reached out to me on the phone saying, if this person wins, line me up. If this person wins, line me up. I just need your skin. I need your support, gente. Go ahead and buy that on March 2nd, all right? I'll drop the link in the community section. Let's get the last comments in, amor.
All right. Well, we want to thank everybody that joined us tonight. Tomorrow I'll be with Jen Magana. And
Tune in for that. We'll reshare that on
Yes,
IG, or if she puts a
tomorrow.
premiere up, we'll share the premiere.
yes, so we're gonna do round 2 on last week we were talking about men. This time we're gonna talk about women, what women want. So it's kind of like a part 2 continuation, and it's gonna be spicy. Like last Saturday was pretty spicy. It was nice. So be ready if you guys tune in. I know Spanx was on it, Brenda was on it. You know, have your questions ready.
That's
I'm
right.
an open book, guys. I'm an open book.
Alonso Lopez says Garcia KO Haney. On that one, I do got Garcia, but Haney is very tactical. That guy moves his feet. He's 3 steps ahead of you. It's hard to hit. He's kind of like a Floyd. He's hard to hit. People don't like that style, but that makes him hard to hit. And at the end of their career, that keeps more brain cells. Spanx Contreras, shout out to EBK Conejo and Tony. May the best man win. They're both winning already because they're getting a bag. Wait till you see the smoke going off, and then Tony walking in, or I don't know who's going to walk in first. Aztec dancers. It's going to be a show, gente. And it's going to be all for you guys. When we share the poster with the link on how you can purchase it, which is right through the content creator website, I'll share the website. I'll share it with the poster, you guys. You guys can start signing up and logging in if you want the reminder. If not, March 2nd, it's going down, you guys.
We're going to have great videographer team and a great photographer.
He's expensive.
He's very expensive. He's like, him and I, we just go.
What would he charge for a headshot? One single photo?
For like, if you just want one photo, like you go to the studio for one photo, he'll charge you like $4.99 just for a headshot.
$4.99 one photo, you get nothing.
He's like me. I'm expensive too. His work is just, it's really good. It's as good as mine, I think. Him and I just can't photograph the event because I'm going to be there but with my husband. So we want to get someone really good, and we got him. So we're really excited because he's going to document everything. So you guys will see all the photos as well.
That's right. Cultura Cafe. We're going to be dropping ads on IG, Facebook. Yeah, we could do that with Raider Tommy and all that. No, thank you, man. I appreciate it. I didn't even think of that. I was like, oh, Food Community is another one. I was thinking of Raider Tommy. Of course, my brother Bobby G is going to be there. I don't know, maybe even Food News Network. He tapped in with me. A couple people tapped in. Alex Street TV tapped in with me. These are other YouTubers that want to see either Tony or EBK get in the ring. Thank you for that idea. I'm going to reach out or just hit the DM.
Yeah, that would be nice. So yeah, guys, we can't wait for that. It's what, 2 weeks from now? 3 weeks?
March 2nd.
March
2nd.
3 weeks from now.
Yeah, these are the last months they've been getting their money. Conejo lost like 20 pounds. Tony lost the same, about 20, but Tony's still a little bit heavier. And Conejo, you seen him post the picture right in front of the Clifford Apartments? Pinchy EBK. Those photos get me nervous, cabrón. Come on, let's make it to the fight way. He's already Soldier Trim. Soldier Slim. Best wishes, you guys. We're gonna tap out, you guys. I appreciate it. St. Cal just stepped in the casa. That's one of my day oneers right here for sure. He's gonna order the fight March 2nd, cabron. If you didn't already see the website, this is how you're gonna order it right here through the website. I'm gonna go ahead and put the link to the website out on the community page. Gracias, you guys. And don't forget to tap into Jen Magaña's channel tomorrow.
At 8 p.m.
Let's represent and get in there. And super chat and support, man. That's my sister. She's loyal to the soil.
She's from Selena, like us.
So again, we'll put the link to the website. So now you guys could just hit the sign in button if you want to put your email. Well, you're gonna have to put an email, then you get the reminder, you get the receipt, you get that it's live emails. If not, there's on March 2nd at 6 o'clock, you hit this order now. And guess what? Here we go. The cameras turn on.
3 more weeks.
And here you see all of us.
I'll be there.
I hope the Niners win. Let me remove the website.
Sunday, guys.
All right. I hope the Niners win. I hate the effing Chiefs.
We should do a live.
I'll just tell you this. I would never, even if I wasn't a San Francisco 49er, I would never go for the Chiefs. I would never go for the Chiefs. And I'll tell you why. Because they killed Mac Dre. Sas. We're going to end it with that. If you know, you know. I'm joking around, you guys. Gracias, St. Cal. Junior Vizcaino. What are the rules on the fight? Well, we're going to have a real professional referee. I can't wait to announce that. We're going to have the leader of the Aztec Danza. I'm going to announce all the other details in the next week. Be on the lookout. I'm play this back. It's all good. That's right, my
Central
boy.
Cal.
That's right. St. Cal's in the casa. All right, you guys. We're out.
God
The
bless.
Chicano
Have a good
Hour.
night. So if the Niners win, we'll do a little live. Right, honey?
That's right. We're going live when we get our 6th ring. Not if, when.
When.
That's right, you guys. This is our year. I'll let you guys go, man. Hit that like on your way out. Be on the lookout at the community page for the website to order the fight. It got its own website. We got to have somewhere to store the catalog. So it's up on the website.
Good night, everyone.
All right, you guys. I'll let you guys go. Have a buenas noches, you guys.
In.
Gracias for tuning in. Remember what I always say, though. Remember what I always say. In the end, all you got is the memories.